Welcome back to We're Having Fun. I'm Mark. Hi.
Hi. I'm Krista.
I'm not done. Hi.
Oh, okay.
Hey.
Hi, I'm Krista.
What's up, Krista? What's happening? What's going on? Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. We're recording on Easter.
Yes, we are.
We have not eaten any chocolate today.
Nope. We were good. We had salad.
We had salad, y'all.
And pizza.
And pizza, but we also had salad.
But salad.
So, yeah. But
Also, it is March Madness right now.
it is, yep. My favorite time of the year almost. So it's Christmas. It goes Christmas, March Madness for me.
Okay. Cool.
Because I love brackets.
You do love brackets.
But this year I'm not able to, my favorite part of the brackets is like marking everything off as the teams get eliminated and stuff. But I haven't really done that this year.
Okay.
So it hasn't been great.
Okay.
It's like not being able to go home for Christmas or something, you know, and you're like, it's not really Christmas. It's like, it's not really March Madness if I'm not marking off highlighting winners and stuff.
Okay.
Just telling people how terrible they are. It's a shame.
Yeah. Well,
yes.
my team is actually doing pretty well.
Yeah.
This year.
Mm-hmm.
Best we've possibly ever done.
Yeah.
Because,
You like the Alabama team.
I grew up as an Alabama fan.
Yeah.
Went to Alabama, all that stuff. So makes sense that I would be rooting for them.
Yeah.
And we're in the Final Four.
Yeah.
So,
first time.
yeah, pretty cool.
That is cool.
And then it was the first time that we had made it to the Sweet 16, I think, in like 20 years or something.
Wow.
Something like that.
They've been pretty good recently. Yeah. So that's good.
And of course, when I filled out my bracket, I was like, no, we're losing. We're going to lose. Last year, I had them going all the way, and they did not get even close. And this year, I was like, well, I'm not going to do that again, because obviously we are bad at this. And then now look at what has happened. Instead, I have Tennessee go into the championship. I hate Tennessee. Well, technically, that was we filled out several different brackets, and that one was one that I filled out with like coin flips. With the Tennessee
did three
one.
random brackets, and then one we actually picked.
Yeah, my actual pick one, I can't go any further. I'm out on that one.
It's over.
I can't even remember who I had going.
Yeah, I don't
to
remember.
the finals.
Arizona, maybe
winning. Yeah, maybe that sounds about right.
Yeah,
that sounds right. But they did not. So
they did not. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've still got my picks. I've got UConn winning. It's the popular pick. So I just went with that because I don't really know anything about the season. I did pick the Texas Tech, who's the team I like. That I was like, they're going to lose immediately because I watched them play in the Big 12 tournament and they have like everybody's injured. So I was they're not looking too great. They're probably not going to make it very far. And was not wrong.
I think I had them going to like the second round, and that's all. Because I was like, well, I feel like I should at least pick them once for you.
I didn't even do that. You did better than I did supporting them.
Oh, man. And I think I had Alabama going through like 2 rounds and then getting knocked out, but they kept going. So.
Yeah, they're tough. Well, what better movie to celebrate March Madness
than this mad
the craziest movie in the world? Yep.
Oh my gosh.
We watched Blank Check.
Yes.
A movie. Don't remember if I saw it in the theaters or not, but I definitely have seen it.
Yes.
Multiple times.
Yes.
And didn't hate it back then. Now. Ooh.
It's hard to watch. So we decided for April we were going to do some movies that we enjoyed as children.
Yes.
Basically. So it's kind of like our nostalgia month, I guess.
Yeah.
We started off with this one.
Yeah.
I don't know why we chose this one to start
Get it out of the way.
I guess so.
Start at the bottom.
Let's just start here where we never have to watch this again after this, and I probably never will.
Yeah, no, I'm done.
I mean, honestly, we were a few minutes into it, and I was like, I don't really want to watch this.
Yeah, it gets weird fast. Yeah.
I was like, yeah.
The choices made in this movie are so weird.
Yeah.
Who wrote this?
I don't know. Anyway. I do remember liking it as a kid. It wasn't like one of my favorites, but it was one that I saw a few times.
I mean, it's a fun kid fantasy.
Yeah.
Especially a young boy.
Yeah.
Getting a lot of money, buying every toy you want, having a hot girl kiss you.
So weird.
Regardless of age.
No.
apparently.
Not a hot girl. A hot woman.
Yes.
A woman who is 20 years older than you.
Yeah. Well, we'll get into that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So strap in, guys.
Yeah, this is going to be a wild ride.
Yeah. Blank check.
Yep.
What happened in this movie?
Okay, well, first of all, it starts off with, like, the bad guy, right?
Yeah.
I wasn't paying attention during this.
Yeah, I didn't remember that. He's like walking through a dark hallway or something.
Yeah.
Looking for something.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's his name? Miguel Ferreira or something like that?
Ferrer
Rocher. Ferrer Rocher, yeah.
He was in, like, one of those... I feel like he was in one of those, like, not NCIS, but...
Crossing Jordan was what he was in.
Was he?
I watched the crap out of Crossing Jordan.
I thought he was in something else.
He might have been.
Like, fairly recently.
I wouldn't be surprised. But I did enjoy Crossing Jordan.
Never watched it.
So, in my eyes, he's a good dude.
Okay.
Because he was a good guy in that. He died?
Yes, he died not too long ago.
What? I didn't know he died. He was only 61.
Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy.
I guess it was NCIS.
It was. NCIS LA.
Okay.
There you go. Is that the one with Chris O'Donnell in it?
I think so.
LL Cool J, maybe?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Star-studded cast that nobody's ever seen.
I've seen it.
Oh, have you?
Or parts of it.
Yeah.
Because it's one of those shows that plays in the background when I go see my grandmother.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
It's like this 90 Day Fiance, Dr. Pimple Popper. I think there's probably another one. But when it's this, I'm actually like, okay, this isn't bad. Yeah. I can watch this.
Yeah, procedurals, they're good for just hanging out. Yeah, there's Crossing Jordan. Crossing Jordan was on for 6 years. It's crazy. Anyway, Miguel, he's getting a briefcase or something.
Yes.
Cut to this kid. He's so tiny.
He's itty bitty.
He is.
He's a baby boy.
Yeah. He was like 11. He's supposed to be 11.
He's older than
But he's like supposed to be 12 or 13. I mean, he's in real life like 12 or 13 when they film it. Yeah.
He's older than I am in real life.
Okay.
Because I was surprised. Because I was like, I feel like he was like 5 years younger than me.
Yeah.
But I guess not.
Yeah. I don't know. I felt he was about my age. Let's see. Yeah, I would have been a little younger than him. I always felt like he was about my age. Mm-hmm. I connected with him.
Okay. His name is Preston Waters.
Mm-hmm.
He does not get along with his brothers.
Yeah, his brothers are annoying.
Mm-hmm.
They're starting a business. What's that business? Hand a foot? I don't know what they were doing.
I have no idea. I do not remember this. And we just watched it.
You don't remember that they had their own business? That was like the whole dad thing was like, oh, they need their money for their business.
Oh, okay.
Because they're working hard. And they steal his money.
I do remember that.
They stole his jar of money.
His jar of coins,
His life savings.
Yes.
And his dad's like, well, they're working hard.
These parents
I hate that
are the worst.
I hate that.
There's something that happens in this that made me so angry, and we'll talk about it.
There is, like, they do just a completely unearned, like, touching moment with dad at the end with this kid.
The whole family.
Yeah. I'm like, y'all suck.
Yeah.
Like, this kid should run away.
This kid should emancipate
I don't advocate
himself.
Kids running away.
Should emancipate himself from this family.
Only this child. Yes. But yeah, we'll get to that.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
They are like hooking up his computer.
Yeah.
Because I guess have they just like moved here or something?
Yeah. I don't know why, but yeah.
Okay, so they're hooking up
I guess
his
that's why he doesn't have any friends at all.
I guess so. They're hooking up his computer, and I'm like, that is a computer.
That is one Apple, like, Tandy.
That is such an old computer, and I love it.
Apple II kind of thing.
And, I mean, floppy disk drive.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Very nice.
Love it. So it has a program on it that like speaks.
Yeah. Seems way too advanced for that time. I don't know why.
No, because
It's probably not, but
it's not, because I remember hanging out with my best friend at her house.
Yeah.
And she had a computer and I didn't. So if I wanted to use a computer, I would have to go to her house and we would play around.
Right.
So she had like a couple. There were actually a couple that had the ability to like say what you were typing. But there was actually one of them that was supposed to. You could ask it questions and it would talk to you.
Oh.
But it was like doctor something. So it was supposed to be like you were talking to like a therapist or something.
Oh,
I don't know. It
wow.
was really weird. But the other one was a parrot, and it would just
Mock you.
say
Repeat what
the
you
exact
said.
same thing that you wrote. And we used to do with the doctor one, you would give it a name, or you would like tell it your name, and it'd be like, my name is, and so we would put A, B, C, D, E, F, G, the whole alphabet, and so that he would say, hello, you know, stupid.
I would have put butts.
But also, we were 10.
That's what you do when you're 10.
I mean, exactly. So, I mean, the technology was there.
Yeah.
I mean, because they were already like video games and stuff, like computer video games.
My dad had, for work, he had like an Apple laptop, and it had a game called Glider on it.
Okay.
And I played the crap out of that game. It was really good. You were just trying to guide this glider through like obstacles and stuff around the office. It was fun.
Nice.
It's a good time.
Yeah, Katie had a game called The Legend of Kyrandia, which was like a point and click adventure game kind of thing, which was really fun. Except I couldn't get very far at all. I got frustrated very easily. I was like, why can't I find this diamond? I needed to get to the next level. So, I played that for about an hour and got tired.
It was pretty cool.
I just remember the bad guy was like this court jester looking guy, and I hated him.
Yeah.
But anyway.
We also had this game. We don't want to talk about this movie. We also had this game called The Island of, was it The Island? No, it's The Secret of Dr. Quandary, I think is what it's called. Okay. And it was, this kid went to a fair and Dr. Quandary's like, hey, come here, I got a game. It's cool. You're going to throw balls at these dolls. And you're like, oh, cool. And when you win, you get a doll, but you get turned into the doll and you get taken to an island and you got to figure out a way to get out of there. Okay. And I played it just recently because it's got some pretty good like puzzle games in it and stuff. It's not bad. Okay. It's about it. I played it a lot and it's pretty good. So go back and find it.
Okay. So this is Preston Waters, our main character.
Yeah. Our hero.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to roll my eyes so hard there, but sure. He goes to like a kid's birthday party. Although it's like, when did he meet this kid? I don't know.
Was it a birthday party or was
maybe
it like
wasn't a birthday party?
I feel like it's a school field trip
to Funland.
We went on field trips to amusement parks and stuff.
Oh, okay. Well, your privileges show.
Pretty sure this was in Texas, maybe. Because some of it's definitely in Texas, because I've been there. Okay. But, yeah.
Wow. Okay, who's the one saying they've been there now?
I know, it ain't Italy.
Oh, gosh. So they go to Funland. It's him and a bunch of other kids. Yeah. One of the kids is...
the worst.
Yeah, his name is Butch. Yeah. Because I thought it was like, he seems to be the main one. I thought it was like his birthday party or something, but I don't know.
I don't know. I just think he's the most... no, it is his birthday. Because he's got $50.
Extra money, yeah.
Yeah. Why would he be invited?
I don't know. This kid clearly doesn't like him.
I guess he invited every in class.
I guess so.
You know that, where you have to invite everyone.
Yeah, I guess
so. It's the only way I got invited. That's not true.
So they go to Funland. Yeah. And there are all of these cool roller coasters and stuff. But you have to go buy tokens first. And the better rides, of course, are more tokens. Yeah. So to ride the roller coaster, you have to have like 7 tokens or whatever.
Yeah. And each token is $1.
Yes.
Like, geez. So this one ride is like $7.
I'm assuming you don't have to pay to get in.
I guess.
But still, that's a lot.
That's a lot. You could spend, like, if you rode just that one ride, you could only, with $50, you could only ride it 7 times. That's it. Yeah. So you get 7 of the most expensive rides.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's a lot. He only has $6 though, so he gets 6 tokens.
His dad sucks. He's like, here's $6.
Have fun.
Happy birthday. It's gonna be his birthday soon.
Yeah. So he gives him $6. He gets his 6 tokens. All these other ones are like riding the cool rides.
Yeah.
He has to ride like
The kiddie
Dumbo
rides.
basically.
Yeah.
With some random 2-year-old.
Yeah.
So that's all he has the money to ride. He has to ride the carousel while all the other kids are like pointing and laughing at him and stuff.
Like, just don't do that.
Yeah.
Just chill out. Like,
save your money.
Yeah.
And just don't ride anything.
Yeah.
And just walk around the park.
Enjoy the sights.
Have some cotton candy or something.
Yeah. Don't stand in the way of the water thing when you have your cotton candy.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about that. Yeah, he's got this huge thing of cotton candy and he stands right at the bottom of like the water ride. So
this is the first, by the way, of our montage.
Oh my gosh. I don't
movie full of montages.
This is montage the movie.
Yeah.
Montage full in the movie.
Not a deep script, so they're just like pad it out.
We need some filler. Quick, what can we do? Montage.
Everything's a montage.
So yeah, it's he doesn't have a good time.
No.
He talks to his parents about it, like, why can't I have more money? Or something
We're not
about
poor.
He said something about we're not poverty stricken.
Yeah.
And so they're like, oh well, your birthday's almost here. Here's the gift from your grandmother or whatever.
Yeah.
It's a card. It has a check in it. But he's like, oh, man, it's not even filled out. It doesn't. Don't even get any money. It's like, no, it's cool. It's just a blank check. We'll fill it out for like $10 or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, but
it's my birthday.
But it was $10 last year. And he's like, okay, fine, $11.
Yeah, inflation, $11.
Yeah. So he has a check for $11.
Yeah. It's like, I want $1 million.
Yep.
How long is it going to take my $11 to grow to $1 million?
Yeah, and it's going to be like 300 something years.
Yeah,
whatever.
at least.
So he's sad about that.
Yep.
He just wants money.
He wants that money.
Meanwhile, the bad guy, whose name is Quigley, he goes to the bank and meets with Mr. Biederman, who is like the guy over the bank.
Yeah.
Whatever. He's like, you testified against me.
Yeah, you ratted me out.
Yeah, he's like, what? No, I didn't do it. He's like, you actually pointed at me in court. I don't like you. So to make up for it, you're gonna
help me launder this money.
Yep, exactly. So here's $1 million. You're gonna open an account for me and everything. And tomorrow I'm gonna send Juice to come by to get this
1 o'clock.
Exactly. Yeah, to get this $1 million. And he's like, okay, I'll do that. I'll do it. Preston shows up at the bank. He's like, wow, this place
donate
is so,
that $11.
So cool.
Yeah.
And so
it's a nice bank.
It is. Before he goes in, he sees there's like a flyer. What is this? There's a flyer that has her, the girl, Shay. It has her on it. And it's like, but she's just a bank teller.
Yeah. I mean...
And there are no other ones. There are just 2 of them with her. It's like, what is happening here?
Like, you're going to be the face of this bank.
I guess so.
You're getting the front primo spot. We're putting Hot Lady out there.
Yeah.
Sorry, Miss Curmudgeon, you're in the back.
Yeah. We're going to put you over to the side over here so nobody will talk to you. So he grabs that and he's like, wow, she's so pretty.
Yeah.
And he walks in.
She was also in that same year, Dumb and Dumber.
Okay.
It's one of the bad guys, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. So she had a year kissing kids and being dumb.
I never heard of her again. I don't know if she was in anything else after this.
She was in some stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he goes into the bank. He's looking around. Here she comes. It does the slow zoom up her body.
Yeah. It gets creepy real fast.
And I'm like, this is already not a good time. What is happening?
Why are we setting her up as the romantic lead or whatever?
Yeah.
Romantic interest.
Oh no. So he goes up to her he wants to open a bank account. And she's like, oh, well, you have to have $200 to open an account. And this is only $11. He's like, oh, darn it. It's going to take me 1,000,000 years to get $200.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, once you do get that $200, come back and ask for me.
Ask for me, baby.
And I'll set up that account for you. And he's like, okay, we'll do. And she's like, I hope to see you soon.
Yes.
Not in 1,000,000 years. And he's like...
And she did actually say that. Maybe not in that way, but she did
close.
say it. And it was weird.
Yeah. So he's like, oh, I guess I need to get myself some money. So he walks out. He's still got his check because, of course, he didn't cash it. He didn't deposit it. So he still got it. But then here comes this little jerk, Butch.
Oh, this guy.
Out of nowhere on his bicycle, grabs the check and drives off with it.
To be fair, he should have put it in his pocket. What's he doing just loosely holding it on his bike? That's going to blow away in the wind, bro.
Yeah. So he chases after Butch. Yeah. They're weaving in and out of the parking lot. Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, Quigley is... Well, first of all, the bank manager comes out and is like, here's a checkbook for you. I got it all set up.
Yeah, temporary checks.
Yep. So he's like, all right, cool. He goes out to his car. He starts the engine.
Yep.
He's getting ready to back out of that parking spot.
Getting all cooled up beforehand.
Exactly.
Checking himself in the mirror.
And Preston is still chasing Butch, his bully. And he...
Preston go boom.
Yeah, he takes a fall on his bike, basically.
Yeah,
and it just happens to be right behind Quigley's car.
Yep.
Quigley not paying attention at all because he is a jerk.
Yeah. They didn't have backup cameras in that.
It's true.
In his defense.
I don't have a backup camera either.
Yeah. You hit a lot of kids.
I do.
You have written a lot of blank checks.
I am wanted in 25 states. I don't even know if I've been to 25 different states.
You grab kids' bikes and throw them behind your car before you leave.
Just hoping that maybe one of them will come check on it so I can run them over. No, he does make it out of the way before the car backs over him. Yeah. So it hits his bike.
I couldn't remember if it hit him or...
I couldn't either.
Because it looks like it should have hit him. Yeah. He's trying to Magneto it, holding his hand out, or Jurassic Worlding it. Yeah. Like it's a raptor.
Yeah. Exactly. So he runs over the back.
Yeah. Only the front wheel, though. He ran over a lot more, but only the front wheel is really messed up.
Yeah. So he's like, oh, my bike!
You messed up my bike!
So Quigley's like, how dare you put your bike in front, behind my car?
Shut up, kid. Get out of here. Yeah. You suck.
And then
you're fine.
Butch sees it all. Yeah. And this is where I was like, maybe Butch isn't that bad of a guy, because he is trying to help out, because not
really.
Out,
he just wants money.
He's like, he's like,
He's like, I'm a witness for the right price.
Yeah. But this also makes other people take notice.
Yeah. Crowd starts forming.
And this lady comes up and she's like, oh my gosh, are you okay, young child? He's like, he's fine. The kid's okay. Don't worry about it. Yeah. And so he's like, I'll write him a check to buy him a new bike or whatever. And
then the cops are over there.
Yep.
They might be coming.
He manages to sign his name to the check, but he doesn't write anything in it. And he's like, here, give this to your dad. He'll know what to do. Yeah. So he leaves. He gets out of there as quickly as he can.
Give him a blank check.
So he's got a blank check.
That's the movie.
So he goes home with his broken bike. His parents are...
Oh my gosh.
This is the part that got me.
This was so annoying.
Because they're like, we're not going to get you a new bike for your birthday. You didn't take care of the one you had.
Yeah. He's like, I got ran over.
It's like a dude...
He nearly died.
A dude literally ran over my bike. Yeah. There was no way I could stop. What, do you expect me to just
push the car? It's insane.
Wwhy are they like this?
These parents are awful.
It made me so mad. I was like, I hate them now. There's nothing they can do to redeem themselves.
It's true. Seriously.
And it made me
mad. They made me so mad. This movie made me so mad.
So... He's got this blank check. He's like, okay, well, I know what a blank check is now because my grandmother already gave me one. And I saw what my dad did and everything, so I know what to do with this. Yeah. And he does not show it to his parents at all. No. Which, honestly, good for him.
Screw them.
Good for him. They're jerks. Yeah. They don't deserve to see this blank check.
They did not.
I don't care that you broke your elbow. So... He goes upstairs and he's like, okay, I can get what does he start with? $100?
I think it was going to be $200 so he could open that account.
Okay, probably. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. $200 because he's like, okay, I can open an account with $200. This is perfect. Yeah. So he's like, okay, $200. Then he's thinking about it and he's like, well, if I put it for $1,000, that's a little bit closer to my goal of $1 million. So he puts $1,000. He's like, or I could just go ahead and try for $1 million.
Yeah, might as well go all out. It's lucky this guy has $1 million. Yeah. Well, I guess technically he doesn't. Well, he does, but it didn't matter anyway.
Yeah, it just all worked out perfectly.
Yeah. Because this is a terrible plan.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's got to go and, like, endorse it. They would find it. Because he put cash as to who it's to, which is a good move.
Yeah, because he was going to put it to himself.
Yeah.
But then at the last minute, he changes it to cash.
Yeah.
Which, when I was a child, I thought that he was
named
changing his name to Cash.
Cash Macintosh.
Because I had never looked at a check before.
I remember my mom, I think in 3rd grade, she actually taught us to write checks. Like, we actually knew how. It's a good little real world teaching. I'm like, hey, that was a good idea.
Yeah.
I was able to write checks after that. She may have just wanted to do it for me so I wouldn't screw up any checks. I guess I'll teach the whole class, this kid.
Yeah. So he's got his check for $1 million.
Yeah.
We've been joined by Wilson, so if you hear some heavy breathing, that's probably him.
Yeah.
Although,
whining.
Who knows? It might be one of us.
Yeah.
Depending on
how angry we get.
Yeah, exactly. So he's got his check now for $1 million. It's time to take it to the bank. Get that thing cashed.
Yep.
So he has to wait in line for a while.
Yeah. That one lady has a big line. I mean, it's a general line, but it's all in front of her.
Maybe she told all of them, come back and see me.
That's her, like, way to get people back in.
Gotta get people back in this bank.
That's how she made the brochure, baby.
Yeah, it's not, they're not going to be coming back to get their money or anything.
Yep.
No, they're coming back to see her. So he has to go to the old lady at the side. And he's
the trunch bowl of it all.
Yeah. He's like, I want to cash this. And she looks at it. She's like, is this a joke?
Yeah, hilarious. $1 million. Okay, kid.
And he's like, no, it's not a joke. It's real. So, and he's like real nervous.
Yeah.
Which I would be too.
Yeah.
And
I mean, he is committing fraud.
He is.
So, yeah.
And so, I mean, technically it was a blank check.
I guess so. Yeah.
That's not his fault that the guy didn't write anything on there.
Yeah. It's going to be a tough court case.
Yeah. Oh, man. So,
and she's like, you're going to go see Mr.
Biederman.
Biederman, yeah.
So that's where she takes him and gets up there and he's like, do you not have things you should be doing? Get out of here.
Yeah,
so
get out of here, old lady.
And because, of course, he sees this thing for $1 million from Quigley, and he's like, oh, okay.
And it's almost 1.
It's almost 1 o'clock. This is it.
Must be juice.
Yeah, so as soon as she leaves, he's like, juice? And the kid goes, no thanks, I'm not thirsty. And he just kind of laughs it off, and he's like, okay, well, obviously you're here for the $1 million, so let me just go ahead and open up your backpack.
Just gonna burn this check.
Yep, let me just throw that in there.
Yep, all 5s and 10s.
Oh my gosh.
Which apparently, if they'd actually done that, it would have weighed like 220 pounds.
Oh my
or
gosh.
something like that, so, yeah.
So he throws everything in there, all the money, and that's it. Kids heading out. But who is coming in is Tone Loc.
Tone Loc.
He's juiced.
Yeah.
By the way.
He's harassing every lady you can.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. He runs into the kid.
Yeah.
And he's like, aren't you supposed to be in school?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, isn't he?
Yeah. I never really thought about it. Why is he not in school?
I mean, I'm assuming it's probably a summer or something.
Yeah. Because he doesn't go to school.
He doesn't go to school, no. And as far as I know, his brothers don't go to school. And Butch is just hanging around everywhere, so he's obviously not in school either.
Yeah.
So, that's what I'm assuming. It's summertime.
That seems right.
So, he's like, well, get out of here, kid. I don't want to see you. So, he runs out. And then Tone Loc goes in to see Mr. Biederman.
Yeah.
And he's like, all right, I'm here for the money. And he's like,
don't worry, the Ingle has landed.
Yeah. And this whole time that Tone Loc and Mr. Biederman, Juice and Mr. Biederman are talking to each other, it goes back and forth between their conversation and the kid running.
Yeah, just jumping off of things. Parkour.
Why?
Parkour.
Why does it just keep going back
They
and
gotta
forth?
pad this thing out.
They did. They needed so much padding. So he runs by this house that's for sale. It's the big castle looking thing.
Just totally out of place in this neighborhood.
Oh, yeah.
Just this huge castle house for no reason.
Yep. So he grabs the for sale sign and takes it home with him because it's got the information for the realtor and everything.
Yeah.
So he gets home. He gives the realtor a call. He gives the realtor a call. The realtor is meeting with Quigley and the owners of the house.
Yeah.
Trying to get a deal
Two
going.
older people. He's trying to pressure them into selling.
Yeah. And that's when Preston calls. And they have him on speakerphone, but he's not speaking. He's using that little text voice thing program on his computer.
Calls himself Mr. Macintosh.
Yes.
Which apparently no one had heard of Macintosh computers at the time. Nobody thought about it.
But, okay, Macintosh is an actual name.
Yeah.
So.
But still, it's a computer-sounding voice.
Yeah.
And the first name he comes up with is Macintosh.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Anyway, so they have like a bidding war kind of going on for this house. Meanwhile, like the old people who own the house that are trying to sell it, they're still there. And Quigley's like, you're not even going to live long enough to use all the... Use all the money that, you're going to get from this house.
They're not that old.
Right? It's like, how rude. Yeah. I wouldn't want him to buy my house after this. For sure. But he does get the house for $300,000 and closing costs. And then
his mom kind of blows up.
Oh,
she yells out something. 300.
Three.
I don't remember. Oh, 3?
I think it's what she says. Because she means like 3 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
Like, I'll be home at 3 or whatever. So she's like, make that 3 or whatever.
Yeah.
And they hear it and think that he means 300,000.
Yeah.
So he gets the house. Quigley has to leave because, he does not get the house. It's not his house. So he leaves. He goes to the bank and finds out everything from Juice and Mr. Biederman.
Yeah,
I was like, Biedermeier? Biederman. Mr. Biederman. And he's not happy.
Yeah.
And they have a picture, though, of the kid.
From the surveillance.
Yep. Yeah. And so
we gotta catch that kid.
We gotta get that kid.
Let's go to all the kid-related activities around town.
Yeah.
That are in the newspaper.
Meanwhile, he has already paid for this house because the realtor gets to the bank and Shay realizes that this is money that like the FBI is looking for whoever has this money.
Yeah, it's got little markings on it.
Yeah. So how did they close this out in like a few hours?
I don't know. I guess when it's cash, you just throw it down.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's crazy. So it's time for him to immediately hire a driver.
Yeah.
And go on a shopping spree. Of
course. Very kid-related, getting limos. Yeah. So we get another montage.
Yes, of Henry, his driver, taking him around to all of these stores, trying on clothes.
Yeah. Trying out games.
Playing basketball.
Yeah.
All kinds of stuff.
Doing it up.
Yep. Also, I wrote on my notes, the camera work during this montage. Because this is where it like zooms in and out real quick a couple of times. And there's a double take that it does at like the ice cream. And
it should just pop up like radical.
Yeah. It's
every once in a while.
It is crazy.
It's very 90s filming.
Yeah. So they're driving back toward the castle, I guess, toward his new home. And Shay is running down the road. So he stops the car. He's like, wait, there's a hot lady.
What up, girl?
Hot bank lady.
She's working out.
Yeah. And she's like, oh, I remember you.
You didn't come see me.
Why don't you come see me sometime? Yeah. So he stops to talk to her. And why is she so flirty? I don't
know. She really is.
I don't understand.
Because he got that money.
Yeah. So anyway, he's like, you should come to meet Mr. Macintosh or whatever.
He's my boss. I'm working for him.
And she's like, okay, I'll do that. So
like, I would get that she's trying to like warm up to him because because she's doing the money laundering scheme with Biederman, or she's investigating.
Yeah, investigating.
She thinks Macintosh is in on it.
Yeah.
So but there's a line between being friends with a little kid and
flirting with a little kid.
Yep.
So,
he needs friends.
He does need friends. He needs friends desperately. Friends, not your chauffeur.
Yeah.
Because that is his only friend.
Another adult.
Henry is his only friend.
Yeah.
And he's trying to date a lady.
Yeah.
So she shows up at the castle, and I can't remember exactly what happened. He
goes down the slide.
Yeah.
Says, hey, what up, girl?
And she says something about, or he's like, they're talking about how McIntosh hired him or whatever. Mm-hmm. And she's like, he knows a good man when he sees him. I'm like, this is a child. This is not a man. Please stop.
Stop hitting on this child.
And so he's like, oh, do you want to go out? And she's like, He's like, because we need to, it's like a pre-meeting before you can meet Mr. McIntosh. Yeah,
because he's in meetings all day. He can't meet with you, but...
And so she's like, sure.
I do it all the time.
Yeah, we can do that. It's a date. And I'm like, no.
He's like, I'll send a car for you.
No, it's not a date. This is a child.
All right, I look forward to professionally meeting with you.
Oh my gosh. So she leaves.
Yeah.
He's talking to Henry. At one point, Henry is like, yeah, you're buff. And I'm like, no.
You got style.
He's a child. He's not buff.
He's not.
Please stop.
Yeah.
And then he's like, where are you going to take her? Because Henry is just like, sure.
He's fine with this.
Yeah, you're going on a date with this 30-year-old woman. Yep. Okay.
He is complicit in this.
So he's like, where are you going to take her? Oh, I'm going to take her to the steakhouse. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. They have a salad bar. Women love a salad bar. Yeah. And I was like, I mean, honestly, this is the truest thing that I've heard in this, because I am a woman, and I do love a salad bar.
But I also love a salad bar. As far as I know, I'm not a woman.
Oh, my gosh. Maybe it's just people love a salad bar.
People love salad bars.
Wow.
Salad bars are great.
They're great.
They're
I love
fun.
Them.
As long as it's like a good salad bar.
Yeah.
You don't want a scary salad bar.
Yeah.
That can get easy.
And a taco salad bar is good too.
I've never been to a taco salad bar.
I've only been to one place, and it's not really it's like a salsa bar? It's more like a topping bar kind of thing. Yeah. So it was in Disney World. Okay. Magic Kingdom, because there's like Pecos Bill Cafe.
Gotcha.
And I ordered a taco salad. And so they give you the bowl, the shell, with the meat in it, and you go put your toppings on it.
Well, that's good. I like that.
I loved it. It was so much fun.
It's a good idea.
And so you just go through and you put all your stuff on there. I think they gave you like a packet of sour cream, so you didn't have to do the sour cream, but everything else was there. And I love a good salsa bar. Yeah.
Salsa bars are good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Potato bar. Mm-hmm. Just give me something where I can put toppings on.
Bar.
Exactly. A bar. Exactly. Just give me something where I can put toppings on things. I'm going to be a happy girl.
I agree. It's a good time.
Oh, man. So, we did spend a long time talking about salad bars. We had to pause the movie.
Yeah, we were hurting for a salad bar after that.
Yeah. But I mean, it didn't really matter. We could have let it keep going, because there are more montages after this.
We could have talked for a while.
Of them just playing.
Spending a ton of money.
Yep.
It has to be more than $1 million. Everything he did.
I don't know.
Just making all those like upgrades to the house and... Yeah. Installing a slide, installing a go-kart track with go-kart.
I don't know. And then there's also, I don't think I wrote any notes about it, but they're putting like all this stuff in, and they're blocking all of these driveways, including his parents' driveway. Because his dad gets mad and comes up, and that's how his dad finds out that he's working for Mr. McIntosh. Yeah. And he's
fine with this.
Yeah, he's this like
guy who he has no idea who he is.
Yeah.
Just is dressing his son up in suits and all kinds of stuff, having him at his house all the time.
He's like, yeah, that's cool. I mean, you're getting money.
I'm not worried about this. Why? 90s were weird, man.
Really. So then, also, the bad guys are trying to find this kid. They're just
looking
going
all over the place.
Like parks and stuff.
Yeah. The theme park, and I think maybe even the theme park at the beginning, was Six Flags Fiesta Texas in San Antonio.
Okay.
Which was where I've been. And I love Six Flags. It's great. I love those.
Okay.
Amusement parks. I didn't recognize like any of the rides except like the swing thing. Of course. You have that. Then you got the kid ride, but man, I love it's great. I think, I don't remember, because we'd go to Fiesta, Texas and to Dallas, and these were all on school trips, by the way. So, So I get them mixed up about which one was which one, but...
Well, technically, I guess I did go to one school trip, but it was like it wasn't like, I was thinking during school time, like instead of going to class, but this was not one of those. It was just like a bunch of people from school went together to Six Flags over Georgia, which is not really that close, but it's the closest theme park that we have.
Yeah, mine was because I was in band and we were really good. So we were going to like state competitions and stuff. So yeah, we'd get to go to the place, but then we'd also go to like where I lived. They had like a amusement park that like wasn't very good. It kind of seemed a little dangerous. Yeah.
I mean, our like class trips were, we can go to the state capitol.
Yeah.
Which is educational.
Fun
or
stuff.
We can go to like the firehouse to see like the fire truck.
We did some of that too.
Go to the zoo.
Yeah.
I think we probably went to the zoo.
We went to a zoo at one point. We didn't have
gardens.
many zoos around though. We definitely didn't have botanical gardens. I remember.
But
anyway.
Yeah, no theme parks.
Yeah. Sorry.
I've never been to a Six Flags in Texas. I've only been to the one in Georgia.
Six Flags over Texas, where fun was born. And the Six Flags, named after the Six Flags over Texas.
I know.
Let's go through them.
No.
You got America.
Oh my God.
You got Texas. Mexico. I'm going to say Spain. UK. England.
Is it?
Probably.
Okay.
I don't know.
Confederacy.
Confederacy is one, yeah.
I know.
Maybe it's not England. Maybe France, maybe. Because they were all around there. I don't know my own history very well. It's been a while.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, let's go through time periods.
Lord.
So they finally see him at some point, don't they? Or is that later?
They will in a minute because...
Sorry, I was at the wrong montage.
It's time for the date.
Oh, the date. Oh, yeah, they see him after the date, pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. A date.
Ugh.
She's all dressed up.
Oh, yeah.
Like it is an actual date. She is dating a child.
She is. She is fine on this date.
And he's all dressed up, takes her out to a nice steak dinner.
Yeah.
They laugh. They have fun.
Yeah.
It's weird. And then...
Eventually he falls over.
Yes.
I don't remember why. He was scared about his dish. I don't know.
Yeah, but I don't know how he falls because it just randomly happens and he falls over. I don't know.
Yeah. But he's like, hey, you like hamburgers?
Yeah.
Like, I
love
hamburgers and I love you.
So they go somewhere else and there's a park with a fountain. And this is the most awkward thing.
Oh, it's
in the
so
movie. Well,
weird.
I say it's the most awkward thing in the movie, but it's not. It's the most awkward until later. Up to this point, it is the most awkward thing.
Yeah.
Where
it's so weird. Why are they doing this?
He's like, come on, come out into this fountain with me.
Yeah.
Grabs her hand. They're frolicking in this fountain as it's going off. She's getting wet. She's
holding hands.
She's getting her skirt pushed up basically by this fountain of water.
Yeah.
And they're laughing. And
such a great time. I feel like a kid again.
Oh my God. He's a child.
Yes. That's so weird. They dance. I hate this movie.
My note just says, why are we acting like this is an appropriate thing to do with a child?
It is not. Oh,
I mean, okay, sure. If you're out there with your own kid.
Yeah.
And you're, having some fun with your own kid.
Yeah.
But
if you're on a date with a child.
First of all, you should not be on a date with a child in the first place.
If you've gotten that far, you've messed up.
And then to do this.
Yeah. I don't care if you work for the FBI or not.
Oh my gosh. So then, okay, so the bad guys see them and they're like, it's that kid. So they start running. He's like, quick, let's get into the limo.
Yeah.
So they get out of there. He, I guess, drops her off or whatever.
Yeah.
And then they drive away. And she is staring off as they're driving away, kind of like, oh, that was the best date of my life. And
they get in the limo. And she tells him, like, I felt like a kid again. I haven't felt that way in so long. And then they take her home and drop her off. They haven't seen him yet. And he's, like, splayed out in the back of that limo, just totally man-spreading around. And he's like, I think this is gonna be great. And then for some reason they see him, and then the chase.
No. No, they've already seen him.
Well, why is he all splayed out, all relaxed then?
Because he's just dropped her off.
Oh.
And because he's dropped her off. And he's in the back of the limo and they drive off.
Uh-huh.
And Shay, what I was saying is Shay is standing there, like after she's been dropped off, watching him drive away, basically. Like,
oh,
wow, this is what a great date.
True. Yeah, you're right.
And why are you looking at...
Longingly at him.
He is a child.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So then, the next day, I guess it's the next day.
Okay.
He's in the park on his bike.
Okay, yeah.
He's got his backpack full of money.
Yeah, bad idea, just carrying that around.
Yeah, I don't know why he was there in the park in the first place. He's just there.
He wanted to be friends with the kids. He was looking at the kids playing. He's like, that could be me.
Wow, I wish I had real friends.
Wish I had friends. Wish they were all at least 30.
Yeah. So then the bad guys see him again. And they chase after him. They chase him through the park. Quigley says several times, your butt is mine.
Yeah, a lot.
Why? I don't... Okay, Michael Jackson.
He loses the backpack at one point.
Yes, but then he does get it back.
He gets it back, but some random guy grabs a wad of money out of there. So
Tonlok falls in
a river.
the water.
Yeah.
He pukes in the car.
Yeah.
It's not a good day for Tonlok.
No, Tonlok gets...
Juice is having a bad day.
Yeah. Yeah, he's having a bad time.
Yeah. Because they keep making him do all the dirty work.
Yeah.
They're like, go chase after that kid.
Uh-huh.
Why? Why him?
You're in a car. Just drive.
Drive after him. Jeez.
Yeah.
So, anyway, at one point, they run up on Butch.
Yeah.
And Quigley recognizes him because he was with Preston when he ran over his bike.
Yep.
So they take him to the top of a building and threaten him
that they're just going to off.
Throw him off the building.
Murder this child.
And so he finally he tells him his address, I guess. He's like, that kid lives at this place.
Yeah.
So now they know where he lives. There's this big thing. They're going to have a big party. A big birthday party.
Birthday.
But it's Preston's birthday also.
Yeah.
They share a birthday.
It's going to be a joint birthday. How convenient.
Yeah. No children are invited to this birthday party.
None, because he has no friends.
Yes.
For some reason, I feel like I remember him, like, there being more kids involved and, like, enjoying all these toys and stuff.
That is Richie Rich.
I guess it is, because this is just sad.
Yeah.
To where because at one point he just has nobody playing with him because Henry's not there and stuff. And he's just
by himself.
He's a messed up kid. Like, his parents ruined him.
And at one point his brothers are there.
Yeah.
Because I guess he's hired them.
Yeah.
But they're not playing with him either.
Yeah,
they're doing
labor,
yard work and stuff.
Feeding balls in the pitching machine.
Yeah, exactly. So,
which later it fires by itself. So I don't know why they needed that kid to feed balls into that pitching machine.
Just to give him something to do, I guess. So the party is about to happen.
He's assured, what's her name, that Macintosh is going to be there.
Macintosh is going to be there. Henry's like, maybe Shay is a gold digger.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that would be better if she was just a gold digger.
Yeah.
Than if she was actually interested in this child, which is what it seems like is happening.
But she is not a gold digger. She loves this child.
The party's happening. It is not a good time. The only people who seem to be enjoying themselves, or the old people seem to be enjoying themselves, but there's nothing for a kid to do at this party.
It's because he hired a party planner.
Yeah.
She's charging him like $100,000 for this thing.
Yes.
It's crazy.
Yeah, and he goes upstairs to get the money to pay for it, and he realizes he only has like $300 left.
Like, oops.
Yeah.
Not good with his money.
His dad shows up to come to talk to Mr. Macintosh.
Yeah.
And he thinks that
please, Mr. Macintosh.
Yeah. Please let my son go home early so that
I love him. I push him too hard. Yeah. Because I see myself in him. Like, shut up.
Yeah.
You suck.
So, yeah, it's supposed to be like this really nice little thing.
Yeah.
It's not.
It's not.
His dad leaves. He goes to run after him. His dad is in the car, driving down the street, and the kid is running after him like, Dad! Dad! I'm like, you live down the street.
Seriously, he's right there. And he took off after his dad so fast, but his dad was just like flying down the stairs.
He's like, no, I gotta go.
I'm out.
It's like Cinderella. It is midnight. night.
He's like, I did my duty.
I gotta go before this pumpkin turns.
He's just like hurtling stairs.
But yeah, it's like, first of all, why didn't his dad just walk there?
Yeah.
They live down the street.
He drove.
And why couldn't he have just like run after his dad to his own house?
Yeah.
His parents are not at his house though.
Yeah.
His family is not at his house.
Where did they go?
I have no idea where they are because the bad guys,
because they break down the door.
and there's nobody home. Where were they?
I don't know.
I don't know what's happening. Anyway, so he gets back to the party after he's tried to chase down his dad. Henry's not there either, so he's like, I'm all alone.
Yep. Somebody out there like told him he left.
Yeah. And so he's like, oh no, I have no friends. Nobody's here at my party. This is really sad. And, but Shay is there. So Shay is there. She's looking for Macintosh too.
Yeah.
And she goes up, she finds him.
Because they've told her like, hey, if we can't get Macintosh, we got to get this kid instead.
Yeah. And he's like, Macintosh isn't here. Take your stupid necklace and go.
Yeah.
Because of course he gave her a necklace on their date.
On their date. A heart necklace. Which she accepted and wore.
Even though she said, I can't accept this.
Yeah.
She did.
Yeah.
So he goes.
a child.
He tells the party planner that Mr. McIntosh is not going to show up, and
he ain't going to pay.
Not going to pay. So she's like, "Party's over. Everybody leaves."
Yeah.
So he's there all by himself now. Everybody is gone.
Yep.
The doorbell rings. He's like, "Oh, maybe it's
Henry's back.
Yeah, maybe it's
my
Henry.
only friend."
No, it's Quigley and Juice and Mr. Biederman.
Yep.
And they're like, where's Mr. McIntosh? Where's my money? He's like, there's no more money.
Yeah.
You spent it all in 6 days. All of this happens in 6 days.
Yeah.
Not even a full week. And they're like, okay, Quigley realizes, well, I could just pretend to be Mr. McIntosh because he's already got a house and all this stuff. All this stuff was bought with my money anyway.
Yep.
So I'll just be Mr. McIntosh.
Yep.
And they're like, you can even run for mayor. Mayor McIntosh. Doesn't that sound great? And he's like, yeah, it does.
Yeah. I guess he would have to sell some of this stuff because
he
it
has
still doesn't
$300.
give him any money.
Yeah.
He just has a place to live. He's got to pay property taxes and such on that place.
Definitely.
That freaking castle.
Mm-hmm. So while they're all trying to figure out how this whole Mayor McIntosh thing is going to work, Preston starts running away.
Yeah, he takes off because they're dumb.
Yeah. And they're like, quick, go after him because he goes down the slide that goes out into the pool outside.
Yeah.
They make Juice go down the slide.
Yeah, they pretty much throw him down the slide.
I don't want to go. I don't want to go down the slide.
Yeah.
They make him go down the slide. And then they end up getting down there at the bottom of the pool.
Exact same time.
Yeah.
Saves no time.
No time at all.
But maybe if the kid had stopped in the slide.
Maybe.
Because I used to do that.
Okay.
Like in the tunnel slides and stuff.
But anyway, it does nothing.
Yeah.
So then they have another montage, basically, of him thwarting the guys.
Yeah. Puts a VR helmet on Biederman.
Yeah.
And raises him on some kind of plush disco light kind of deal.
Yeah. Then
like a star.
Juice gets stuck in the batting cages and has baseballs thrown at him. Quigley is in like this giant hamster ball kind of thing.
Yep.
And Preston gets in his little go-kart and pushes it into the pool. Like he is going to drown.
Yep. And it looks like he does.
It looked like it was locked or it was closed at least.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's floating in like face down in the pool and he's like, Quigley?
And he's dumb enough to go and touch him.
Yeah, so he's pretending to have drowned. Oh my gosh.
And he's like, surprise!
Yep. So, surprise! He's there. The other guys are there too. They capture him. But then here come the FBI.
Yeah.
And they're like, who's McIntosh? Tell me who McIntosh... Who's your boss?
Yeah.
And he's trying to...
Kid's about to say
Yeah, he's about to say it's McIntosh is me.
Yeah.
But then Quigley's like, I'm McIntosh. And they're like, well, you're under arrest. And he's like, no, what? No.
You too, Biederman.
Yep, and
you too,
Juice. He's like, well, I didn't do anything.
Yeah. I mean...
Did you? I'm pretty sure you did.
I mean, did he though?
I mean, he was chasing down children and like threatened a child that he was going to throw him off a building and stuff like that. So, he's complicit.
Yeah, he is. You too, Henry. You too, Shay.
Yeah, so then...
You're all going down.
So, Preston's like, Shay, you're an FBI agent?
How could you betray me? I loved you.
He's like, our date was just for your job? And she's like, it started off that way. I'm like, no!
Oh, that's not what you say.
No!
Yeah.
No!
Yes, it was for my job.
She's an FBI agent. What is she thinking?
I hate this. so much.
And then she kisses him.
Yeah. Yeah, she's like, yeah, well, why don't you come look me up in 10 years? He's like, 6 years. Okay, 6 years. Where he would be 17. She would be like late 30s.
Oh, gosh.
Because she was like 32 when this came out. So...
Anyway.
Yeesh.
Yikes, yeah.
Think about... Because and they're talking and she kisses him. What if this was a movie about a little girl and an old guy who's in his 30s?
Yeah.
And
this happens.
The dude just kisses this little girl and was like, look me up in a few years. That would
not
be
fly.
Insane. Yes. It's no different here. This is insane.
Yeah.
And this should never have been released.
Why?
Why would you not just have like a girl his own age, they get into shenanigans together. She kind of finds out his secret and they have fun together. Yeah. And I don't know, her mom's in the FBI. I don't know. I mean, Shay can still work at the bank.
Exactly.
And be investigating everything. And then she can come to the party and everything, and have more kids involved.
Yeah, it's
have him
weird.
make friends. Because at the end of this, he still doesn't have friends.
He still has no friends, yeah.
Except Henry, I guess.
Yeah, and who does
still
come
inappropriate. Back. Yeah.
Who does come back. He just went to get ice cream.
Yeah, a big trash can full of ice cream.
Yeah, and so then he's like, well, I guess since Mr. McIntosh doesn't have any money, I guess I can't be your chauffeur anymore and everything. And I'm really going to miss that Mr. McIntosh. Wink, wink, I know it was you kind of thing. And he's like, yeah.
Even weirder that he knows the secret.
Yeah.
That he's just cool with this kid being a delinquent.
Yeah, because he said like his story to Henry of why Mr. McIntosh is like letting him go on these crazy shopping sprees and getting a bunch of kid stuff is because he never had a childhood of his own, and so he wants to like live vicariously through this kid. I guess it's weird.
It is very weird.
So then he says goodbye to Henry. Yeah, and Henry leaves, and he goes home to where his parents are. There's nothing nobody says, oh, by the way, somebody tore down our door. Yeah. No. Yeah. They don't care, I guess. Yeah. They're all in his bedroom because he goes up to his bedroom.
We bought you that door. How dare you let it get broken down?
Right? I would expect that. I would expect it. This is coming out of your first, the money from your first job that you take. So they're all in his bedroom. They have a cake for him.
Maybe that's where they were when they broke down the door. They were all just huddled in his bedroom.
Maybe.
Like, y'all hear something?
Well, that was weird. Yeah. So they're like, make a wish. And he's like, but I have everything I need right here.
No,
you
don't.
What have your family done that's so good?
They have not redeemed themselves.
No.
Your dad's saying that bullcrap is not.
Yeah.
His brothers still suck.
Yeah.
His mom still doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah. And so, it's supposed to be like this really nice thing, oh, but I have everything already. And then he looks over and he has that flyer still from the bank with the picture of Shay on it. And he sees that and he goes, well, maybe not everything. And then he blows out his candles.
No.
Maybe in 6 years I'll finally get the girl.
Yeah.
Gross. I don't like this movie.
This movie was bad. We never should have watched it. It ruined the movie.
Oh, gosh.
Like, this taints my childhood a little bit.
It's so...
What were they thinking? That is so insane that they thought this was a good idea. That this would be
a good idea, yeah.
But I'm not happy.
Yeah, that was bad.
That was very bad.
And I know that, like, occasionally, we don't badmouth movies very often. Occasionally we'll find one that's just like, oh, this is terrible. Yeah. But a lot of times it's like, oh, we poke fun at things. We like point out some plot holes and things, but
it's all in fun.
Yeah. This is a bad movie. I never want to see it again.
And should not
I hate it.
have ever been made.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
I don't think there's anything redeemable about this.
Going into it, I thought it'll be fun because that kiss is so weird. Like, it just comes out of nowhere because surely they don't have her hitting on the kid the whole time. No. And it's just like, this kid likes me. Okay, I'll just kiss you for, being a little scamp.
Yeah.
A little quick peck on the cheek or something. Yeah. Why wasn't it even on the cheek? It was full lip kiss. Yeah. Why was it a lip kiss? Who are we, Tom Brady up in here? What are we doing?
Why couldn't it have been just a kiss on the cheek?
Yes. But it wasn't.
And flirting the whole time. I mean, basically from the moment she's on screen.
Yes.
It
going
is like,
on a date.
She is the love interest.
Yes. There's no other. There's nothing.
It's so weird. I don't like it. This was bad.
It could have been done well, but it was not. Maybe Richie Rich, but he was already rich. I don't know. It's a good premise until you work in everything else, and they did it completely wrong. Because it's like kids are gonna watch a movie where all their like fantasies are fulfilled of like buying all these games. Yeah. Man, I would have bought all those video games. All that stuff. I would have, maybe the go-kart thing. Probably not the inflatable boxing ring stuff. That's not really my style, but a water slide in your house.
Yeah.
Slides everywhere. My dream house as a kid would have just been slides constantly around the house. You're just constantly in a tube system. Like it's the mail, like it's Futurama and you're just flying around.
like you're at the bank and, they got a little...
You just get sucked up a tube. Yeah, but no, they had to go too far.
Yeah, would not recommend.
Yeah, don't watch this.
Don't watch it. Ugh. If you watched it before you listened to this, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, purge it from your mind.
If you wanted to like watch it just to see what we were talking about before we talk about it, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I did not intend for you to do this.
What have we done? All right, let's get to our snack.
Okay.
Let's get this over with.
Yeah. I had to lock my dog in the other room because he just kept making so much noise.
He's being whiny today.
He's probably asleep now. He's like, well, I'm stuck in here. So our snack for today is, we have some Pop-Tarts. Uh-huh. They are frosted banana bread flavored.
Yeah.
So.
And I'm not a banana guy.
He's not a banana guy.
But I generally like banana bread for the most part.
So these have not been heated up.
Yeah. Going cold.
Yeah. Not frozen, but cold.
No. They smell banana-y.
Yeah.
Kind of like banana muffin kind of.
Oh, especially when you open it.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
It's got a banana bread flavor. Yeah, they're good. Mm-hmm. If you want banana bread, it's a quick little way for it.
Yeah, they're not bad. I mean, they're not going to be my favorite Pop-Tart because...
No. But for what they're going for, they did a good job.
No.
So, well, what do I rate this? Kind of conflicted. I guess this does kind of fit with this movie because Pop-Tarts, overall, I enjoy Pop-Tarts much as I enjoy movies with fun premises. Mm-hmm. But deep inside, there's something I hate. So, yeah. I'll give it a 5.
Yeah, I was going to give it a 6, so...
Okay.
That was pretty close.
Makes sense. All right. Were you unlucky enough to watch this movie again? Let us know on Twitter at HavingFuncast or on Facebook at HavingFunPod.
Or you can send us an email to havingfunpod@gmail.com.
All right, go have fun, and we will see you next week. Goodbye.
Bye.